Morning, HMS 7. Great to see everyone back here on a Friday. Again, our main focus of Jumpstart here is to reflect upon the 7 habits of highly effective people. Again, these are habits or things you do repeatedly over time. And if you do these 7 each and every day, practice them on a daily basis, not just one of them, but all 7. I do think it's important to focus on one thing at a time. But if you practice all 7 of these habits, you'll have a chance to be extremely successful in your life and in your daily practices. You could have practiced these habits 100 years ago, or 100 years in the future, or right now. It's never too late to start. Again, the focus here is to create a leader inside you. Every one of us has leadership abilities. Practicing these 7 habits will also make it so that people aren't constantly telling you what to do and when to do it. Practice these 7 habits, you're your own leader inside. That's not always the loudest person in the room. It all starts with being proactive, taking the initiative, taking the bull by the horns, struggling in a class, struggling in a relationship. Be proactive. Don't give up. There's plenty of options out there. This might be hard. I need to try some other things is the mindset I'd always adopt. And then being a prioritizer, putting first things first, understanding when you walk into the building here, into the school building, first thing, academics, getting those in order. Begin with an end in mind. It could simply be, you know what? I want to be a college athlete. I want to participate in extracurricular activities. I want to go get a welding degree. I want to go build homes for a living. Again, we're not asking you to pick your future mate, the number of kids you're going to have, or even if you're going to go to college. Set a goal to be successful. Win-win, talked about this constantly. That's helping other people out. Learning the names of the custodians in the building, the people that serve us lunch every day, picking up trash, helping somebody that's struggling in their life, being a good friend. That's a win-win. We can practice that every day. Seeking first to understand and then to be understood. Listening. Eye contact. Open your ears. Don't multitask. I will stop with that. Don't multitask. Stay focused on what you need to listen to. Synergize. That's working together. Always think about a flock of geese flying south. Again, they fly 72% faster when they're flying together, and they actually talk to each other. When one of them gets tired, rotates to the back, others rotate to the front. You can apply that to all walks of life. And then we're right now in April sharpening our saw. What a better month to keep ourselves fresh. I think the most important thing to start with when sharpening our saw, we start with our minds and we start with our bodies. So I want you to reflect briefly on what you can do to sharpen your mind and what you can briefly do to sharpen your body. You do those, you get the mind and body working together, and you're going to be very successful. Reflecting on that in your mind, read. Learn new things. At the end of each day, learning should be your goal. You should, at the end of each day, think and reflect upon what I learned today. If learning is your goal, your performance will follow. Learn new things. Right. That will strengthen your brain. Your brain, just like that picture there, is a muscle. And the more time and effort you put into that brain food, reading, writing, learning new things, the stronger it will become, just like your muscles. Your body, ways to sharpen it, to make it strong. Sleep, guys. Sleep. Have a routine that gets you to sleep to get 9 to 10 hours a day. If that's not possible, 7 to 8 are acceptable. But 9 to 10 at your age is the gold standard. Eat healthy. Fruits, veggies, milk, bread. Add some color to your plate. Don't make it fast food. Skip that value menu. Skip the value menu. Eat healthy. Exercise at least an hour a day. Again, we have a reflection sheet that's been shared with all you teachers. This is an opportunity for you to hold yourself accountable about how you're personally trying to sharpen your mind, your body, your heart, your soul. We will hit that again, the heart and soul piece on Monday, to reflect on that piece. Last but not least, school-wide expectations. I know we're finally getting everybody back into the building. We're getting a consistent rhythm. But again, it's simply put, be where you're supposed to be. That's getting to class on time. If you need to go to the bathroom, ask a teacher, get a pass, get that taken care of, but be where you're supposed to be. Last one, do what you're supposed to do. Quick blurb here. Guys, when you come in the building, hats and hoodies need to come down. They need to come down. You guys have done a great job when we ask you to do it, but many of you, we repeatedly have to ask you to do it. So again, get those hats and hoodies down. Cell phones, 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Totally fine when you use them. After that, they need to go into your backpack and get put away. I've talked endlessly about how these things do not help us when it comes to the learning environment. We don't know how to use them properly most of the time. These devices do carry all the information that you would ever need in the world, but we're not using them for that way. They need to be put away so we can focus on our task, which is academic growth. Make sure we get that. Hats and hoodies, cells off, get to class on time. That's the be where you're supposed to be and do what you're supposed to do. Last but not least, our Fun Friday is a trivia question. I would like you to answer with your teachers. I want you to give them the answer of to what was Sputnik and what year was Sputnik launched. What was it and what year was it launched? I'll wait for 15 seconds for you to give those answers, and those of you that get it, I'll come around and get you a little bit of candy today. Sputnik was the first satellite launched in orbit around the Earth, and it launched a revolution that actually makes these things possible, anything digital possible. Sputnik, launched by the Russians in 1957, was again the first Earth-orbiting satellite that's made a lot of things in our world possible, especially internet, computer technology, things of that nature. If you're able to get that right, please have your teachers email me, and I will come around and take care of you today. We love you guys. It's great to see you here on a Friday.